We got to stop surrendering. There's a reason why I'm saying we got to stop surrendering. We have a lot to do. Why surrender when it's right in front of you? Why give up when it's almost done? Don't ever surrender. Don't ever feel like you gotta bow down and get stepped over. Don't ever feel like you got to walk a certain way or talk a certain way to make yourself known. I keep saying that, podcast fam. There's a lot that's happened in this life, whether that's your life or my life. And the thing about it is, whatever you go through now, eventually it become a blessing to you later. See, DSJ Podcast, too many egos, too many this and that, no humbleness, no, hey, what's up, how you doing? It feels like a lot of times we have to see something in order for us to translate. I know, sadly, just recently, Rich Homie Quan died. And then now everybody started to become like fans of him. The people that aren't even fans, you know what I'm saying? They started to become fans of him, right? It's like, man, I don't want to be the one to be judgmental. I don't, because I got my own issues as well. But do not surrender at all. Do not surrender. Here's why you don't surrender. Because you have the potential of other people, or that other people don't want to see. You have things in your life that people want you to talk about that's not having to do with success. You have a lot to focus on that is building your success, and they can't stand it, and they want to torment you for it, or they want to diminish what you do. So you got to stand up. You got to not surrender. Don't surrender to nobody. There's a lot of people out here that's willing to make you look like a fool, that's willing to do wrong to you. Not even the case. There's even people that's willing to find stuff to go against you about. So do not surrender, because you got a lot of potential in you. You have whatever it takes in your life to become someone even greater than you are now. Every day I see this. Every day I experience this. There's a lot of egos. There's a lot of, if he said, she said. It's a lot of people putting people hands on each other. It's a lot of bull stuff. But where is the doggone reason behind your success? I see a lot of cats, including myself, struggling with, hey, it's me. Or, hey, I want to be them. I want to be this. I want to be that. When we could just focus on being great. There's a lot of times that we act like we are older or we are wiser than someone else. And next thing you know, you don't even understand the things they might understand. And you look dumb because of it. A lot of people go through a lot. Doesn't mean you diminish them. Does not mean that you say that they are whatever because they're going through it. If you're going through it today, podcast, just know you heard. I ain't one of those cats that'll tell you, hey, you're not worth it. I'm not one of those cats that'll tell you, hey man, man up, or woman up, or however you say it as a woman. I'm not ever going to diminish how you go through things, because at the end of the day, we all go through something, and we all go through something special, and we all go through something that's tough. Like I said, I just hope that y'all understand where I'm coming from. This is coming from a place of love, because I love all y'all, and I want y'all to understand that we are all going through something in our lives. But do not surrender. A lot of cats want you to surrender. A lot of cats act like they better than you. A lot of cats act like they have better morals than you. A lot of cats are trying to plot on you. A lot of cats are trying to make you look foolish. A lot of cats don't understand what you go through in life every day. A lot of cats make it seem like it's about them. But look, do not surrender. Do not surrender. You got what it takes to become great. You do. Don't waste your time on people. Don't waste your time on your needs, on your wants. Focus on your needs. If you got kids and you have no food at the house, just an example, and you can't, if you focus on what you want first instead of focusing on what everyone needs, you're gonna mess up. We all gotta pay bills. We all gotta, you know what I'm saying, focus on life stuff. We all gotta get groceries. We all gotta get, car payments done and stuff. Focus on your necessary needs and not your wants. And do not surrender when people say that you can't do it, because you can do it. There's a lot of cats that's willing to make you look so, or make you feel so down that it doesn't make no sense at all. When you walk across that stage, when you graduate, people will always try to find one thing they like about you. Hey, this dude wearing this dude wearing that, or she's wearing a wig, and I don't really like that. There's a lot of I don't like this, I don't like that. Instead of focusing on, hey, you're doing a great job, you're doing wonderful, you're doing good. Or there's not a lot of times with people where they will just make it seem like they're the person, right? And they feel like they are, invincible. They feel like they can be undefeated. Where's the ego? I just feel like a lot of times we have to focus on whatever, because there's a lot of cats that's out here trying to plot against you. We have to focus on our own things. We have to focus on what's life and what's darkness. We got to focus on the good things, the positive things in life. Can't focus on the negative things. Can't focus on what happened in the past. Can't focus on what happens in the near future. You got to focus on the now. But again, I say do not surrender. Do not surrender. Do not waste a speck of time surrendering to somebody. Do not. I don't care how built they are. I don't care how strong they are. I don't care how tough they are. Do not surrender. Prove your point by being the person to actually do what you need to do. Be the person to go get that doggone whatever you want, man. Be the person to go make a podcast. Hey, we have 415 subs, man. Thank y'all so much. For me, it does not take anything for me to say thank y'all. It does not take y'all subscribing to me. It does not take y'all commenting to me. It does not take y'all saying whatever or liking a post that I post on the podcast for y'all to say thank you. I thank y'all so much because y'all just being supportive of the podcast, man. But then again, I say, go after your dream, because your dream is definitely right in front of you. And if you keep believing in that dream will come in reality. So you got to not surrender. Because when you surrender, you are wasting your potential. You are wasting your time. You are wasting the capable thoughts and your processes of the thing that's in front of you. What's it going to take to build a podcast? You need a mic. You need a roadcaster or whatever you want to use to have a mic working. You need people to listen to you. You need a webcam or a camera. Y'all don't see a camera right here, but if y'all been to our live streams, we had webcams like this, and we have cameras over here on this right side, on my left side. Hell, as long as I'm doing good in school, we good, man. We gonna continue to do the podcast. That's the only reason why I would surrender, because I'm gonna focus on school and I'm gonna get my grades up. That's the only reason. Sometimes I'll say like this: you have to surrender to sometimes evolve. But don't ever surrender if it's not evolving you. Do not surrender if it's something that's not building you up. If you're not surrendering over something that's not building you up, you definitely got to work on that mindset to just think, hey, nothing can really stop me. Nobody can stop me. No one can build me up to the way I am but myself. At least if you're talking about them talking smack or yada yada. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you want to do that's better for yourself. Because you all, every single one of you that may watch this, y'all all may not even watch the full video. but every single one of you got potential. And I will always commend y'all for being hard workers. Tell yourself that you can do everything you want to do as long as God guides you to it. Because God cannot guide you to defeat. You only can guide yourself to defeat. You only can guide yourself to stress, anxiety. Thank you, by the way. You only can guide yourself to those things. God will lead you to ways that you may not even understand, and you still will win. You may not understand what it's like to know God right now. I will tell you this from a perspective of a Christian, and I need to work on my Bible. I need to work on going to church again. It's hard to be a Christian without sinning. You will always sin, whether that's lust, whether that's greed, whether that's money, whether that's whatever. You will always sin. There's a lot of sinners. Everyone's a sinner. That's another reason why you don't surrender. You don't surrender because you're not alone. We all are sinners. We all sin in our right way. I could sin right now. Say a cuss word randomly, just another sin. Beat someone up randomly. That's a sin. What's that? Break someone's car. That's a sin. Especially if I don't know them. We all are sinners. We all have to fight. We all are sinners. We all have to make a way for ourselves. Because if you don't make a way for yourself, expect yourself to keep on surrendering every single time you get on the field. Or every single time that you get on the court. Or every single time you just walk in life. You got to definitely become a better person. A better way of yourself. I don't want to hear these excuses anymore. If people say, I am a better person. Be a better person. Walk by yourself sometimes. Love yourself. Tell yourself that you are who you are. And I say this all the time. Because you are God's child. Tell yourself that you are beneficial for yourself. And that no one else can overcome the barriers that I've challenged. Everyone got a barrier to face. But if you walk by faith, if you continue to give yourself some credit, if you continue to know that everything happened for a reason, and you know that you can bring success to yourself even through your hardest moments and times, you will make it in life. You will make it. My perspective, I've been through a long road. Even last couple weeks, last couple months, I've been through a rough road with things that I have faced. And I'll tell you what, it'll change. Everything gonna go for the better. Whether that's me, removing myself, whether that's me working hard, whether that's me actually working to try to build myself up, it's going to happen because no one can stop me. No one can stop me. I can only stop myself. I can only stop myself from getting to that potential that I want to get to. And if you ain't focused on your potential, if you ain't focused on the goals that you want to achieve in life, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. It's okay with failing. It's okay to fail. And my bad. It's not bad at all to fail. It's not bad at all. Sorry. It's not bad at all to fail. It's bad when you continue to want to fail. Michael Jordan, and y'all know this, Michael Jordan only got 6 finals MVP. 6 finals. Won all of them. But in the 85 through 89 era, he was not the MJ that we know now. He was Michael Jordan, but he didn't win he was not a winner. Them Detroit teams, them Celtics teams, he couldn't get through them. Eventually, he became a 6-time champion. You can say, well, he had Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman, but it's a team collective. That's what matters, the team collective. Speaking of team collectives, Get you some people that's around you that'll support you, that'll bring you up, that'll bring peace to you, that'll talk positivity to you. And stay away from people that doesn't do that. Stay away from people that doesn't bring you joy, that doesn't bring you happiness, that doesn't bring you anything but sadness and doggone despair. Because you deserve better. Y'all all deserve better. And don't ever feel like you have to doggone be around people for their ego. You don't need people. You want people, but you don't need people. It's a difference. When you want people, you want a friend group. You want to be around people. You want to talk to people. But when you need people, or maybe I confused it, but if you need people to go through whatever, might as well just stay to yourself, because not everyone needs a friend or needs something in order to succeed. I stay by myself. If I'm not with my co-host, if I'm not with my boys, Zay and them, if I'm not with Yasmin, if I'm not with any of those people, I stay to myself. I'm ducking bullets. I've been through so much. I've been through a lot of spoiled stuff, a lot of random drama and yada yada, whatever in my lifetime. Stay over there. Y'all stay over there. I'll stay over here. Y'all go ahead and trailblaze. I'll go ahead and trailblaze myself. I'll remove myself from everybody. Since everybody wants to be, wants to be like this or wants to be like that. And somehow, some way, someone's going to look at this podcast and think I'm talking bad about them or thinking I'm trying to cause drama. And I'm not. I moved on. I'll say it clear as day. I moved on. Y'all can continue to hold on to whatever. I've moved on. Then again, do not surrender, because you all got potential. You all got some reason to be happy. If you living today, tell yourself, hey, I'm happy. There's not a lot of cats out here living every single day. I could be gone next week. I could be gone in an hour. I could be gone whenever. You have to make the moments matter. You have to understand to not surrender to nobody, because you have the potential to become a great person in this life. And you don't need ego to bring you peace. You don't need disparity, or you don't need to shoot someone down to bring joy to yourself, because that is a horrible, horrible lifestyle to live. It is. Coming from someone who has a lot of built up anger in me, it's a horrible lifestyle to live. So you got to focus on your goals, your achievements. And again, must I say, do not surrender to nobody. Don't surrender to your thoughts. Don't surrender to your depression, your anxiety. Just do not surrender. You got it in you. You are a good person. You are capable of doing everything you want to do if you put God first. Put God first and stop thinking you can do it by yourself. You will never ever achieve greatness like that. Without God, you will never achieve greatness. You will never achieve greatness. You need to find peace and harmony with the people that's around you. As I say, stay away from people that don't bring you peace. Stay away from people that don't bring you joy. Stay away from people that causes problems for you. Stay away from people like that. Especially the ones that don't even bring you any type of happiness. My homeboys, Zay, Ahmad, Nick, Ro, Ace, who else? Man, Jerry. A lot of those cats, man. Yasmin. Come on, man. I need those people. I want those people. There's a difference between needing and wanting people. I need those people because those people motivate me to continue going. Your friend groups, that's my friend group. I got a lady. My lady motivates me every single day to get better. Slow down a little bit, of course, with live streams and stuff. But man, motivation. I need that. Me and OG, y'all gonna see a podcast soon. Y'all gonna see a podcast actually probably Sunday or so. But me and OG be having great conversations. OG is a special guest that's supposed to be on the podcast, by the way. Great conversations about life. Me and Miles, my coworker, we talk about great stuff every single day. We talk about God, we talk about money, we talk about sexual stuff, because as men, we are programmed to do those things, or we're programmed in a sexual light to do that if we are interested in somebody that we are with. We talk about money, we talk about how we save and stuff. I struggle with saving. I struggle with it. It's so hard to save as a black man. It's so hard to save as a white man or a Mexican or whatever. It's so hard to save. So we focus on life goals. We focus on what is bringing us peace, not disparity, and not anything that's going to knock me back to where I need to be. Anything that doesn't bring peace, you don't need it. You don't need it. Focus on the life stuff. Focus on the things that's going to motivate you to become better each and every single day. And my last couple words is this: do not surrender. Okay? Do not surrender, because you are capable of doing everything you want to do. As long as it's legal, as long as God's first, and as long as you capable of doing it, you'll be able to do everything you want to. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Tell yourself how much you're worth. Tell yourself how much you're a doggone leader. And tell yourself that you can do it, because you are willing to do it. And do not let your people around you bring you disparity. And be a good follower of the Lord. That's the last thing I will say. That being said, DSJ Podcast, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Don't try to clout chase. I ain't for that. I know people been trying to come on here and try to clout chase. I ain't for that. There ain't no time for that. No social media beef. No personal beef. Just facts. That being said, we're out.